Bionic back again with another reverse transformation video. This one's gonna be a pretty big one. I'm going for the gold, people. Now I'm gonna do Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime. Now this is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass of a video, I'm not gonna lie, because he is a royal pain in the ass to transform. It's grown easier since the swords have been removed, and I bet you're wondering, why doesn't he have his swords? Well, pretty sad story. I have him displayed up on my shelf, and he had his swords out, and then he toppled over and he landed on the sword, and the sword just completely snapped in half. I was gonna fix it, but I lost the two halves. So, yeah, I just decided to get rid of it. To just take his arms apart, pull the swords out, and then put his arms back together. It wasn't all that hard. Matter of fact, it was a lot easier than I thought it would have been. Speaking of modifications, if you give me just one quick moment, I did in fact fix Ironhide's head, and I removed the battle mask. So yeah, now his head can turn and all the jazz, and I really like that mouth. It looks really cool. But yeah, that, put him aside and get into my full-on opinion of Optimus Prime. If we can get him standing straight up. Without knocking over the camera. Okay. So basically that's Optimus. And again, I've shown you size comparisons. You know exactly how big he is. But if you want another size comparison, then I guess I can give you guys at least one more so you can get how truly awesomely big he is. There's Wheeljack. Yeah, he just the top of his head comes right up to his hip. So yeah, put him there. So yeah, that's pretty much Optimus in his robot mode. Now the transformation to his vehicle mode, like I said, it's a pain in the ass. But you know what? I've been rocking the reverse transformation videos. I've been rocking the intro. So I'm gonna bear through it. And every now and again, I might grit my teeth, but I can do this. I know I can. So yeah, so I can end my rambling, let's get on with the video. So the first thing I usually do is I come underneath here and I lift this up and I pull these out. And then kind of just let them flop around for a little bit. Flatten those out if you have them out. Come underneath here and flip these door pieces in. The false door pieces. Now here's a little quick complaint that I have with him. He's awesome when he's standing up. Yet if you put him in any kind of pose, like the pose I had right there in the beginning of the video, it was really hard to get him to stay. Because this dude likes to topple over a lot. So yeah, flip the kneecaps up. Come to the back. Pop these pieces out, lift it, kind of bring these out to the side, slide it down, and then push it, and then click it into place. Well, it's not really a click, it's more of a really solid tab. So, yeah, you got something kind of like that. Now, you take his arms and you pull them out like that on that double hinge. And then you take this and then you detach it from there. You rotate it down to where this peg that pegs in up here is facing outwards. And then you just do that for both arms, which is a bit of a pain to do. There we go. then rotate the arms around like this, and then flip the shoulder pieces up like that. I'm doing this basic step by step because my Optimus is pretty old. He's been transformed plenty of times, and it seems as if I do anything to him, or if I just keep transforming him over and over and over again, that eventually he's gonna break, and I don't want that to happen. So yeah, you're gonna lift this, and then you're gonna kind of sort of bend his head backwards like this, and you're gonna fold his head down, and it's gonna cover his grill. These pieces are gonna flip forward like this. Slide these arm panels, slide them forward. Rotate his arms. And yes, I'm doing this while he's still standing. Flip these tanker pieces forward. Flip, well, don't flip those up, because this is actually pretty freaking tricky. Because what you gotta do is you gotta bring these pieces in, and you gotta tab those together like that. And there's a little mark of stress right there from how many times I've transformed him. But yeah, then you gotta take these pieces, flip them forward, and then and there's these little grooves within his arms that you kind of sort of just gotta stuff these in there. It's really tricky to do, but if you can get everything lined up just right, they just go in easily. I usually don't have this much trouble with them. So you get to, okay, push that in a little bit. Sorry, that's my phone. Stupid thing. Now you can flip these up. Okay, that came undone. I usually can do this without having the arms on tab, because it's a real pain in the ass to get this all tabbed together and then get the arms retabbed. But once you get everything in a nice solid connection, there you go. There's the top half of his truck. Damn. Whoa, shit. Just knocked the hell out of my camera. Okay, so yeah. That's how far we've gotten so far. We're gonna flip this over. Okay, obviously we can't push that down yet, because now we gotta come underneath here. Okay, you know what? Rotate these and then straighten them out like this. Again, rotate, straighten out. There you go. Detach his waist. Flip it around like that. Flip these pieces down. Close them up. Flip these out, or pop his feet and flip them out like that. And then connect those together. Flip the wheel wells up. Rotate them forward like that. Make sure, and then these little things will go into those grooves, but they're not going to do that yet. Because what you got to do is you got to fold this up. Whoa. Clip, clip. normally it just all slides together and stays nice and flush. I don't know what the hell is up with them today. But yeah, like all that will just nice solid connection to get you the front, to complete the front of the truck. So now we're going to angle down the camera so we can take a look at the rest. Basically just flip these wheels down. These you got to pull out a little bit to get them to fit. But once you got all that, you just push these in, because there's these little grooves within the wheel that just push it, that you can just push these pieces in. Here, I'll try and show that better. There's a little groove within that region that this will tab into. And then we just take this top part, bring it down, swing that piece around, rotate that down, and then tab it in, and then clip it in down there. And a neat thing to add, it uses the same arm, the same clip joint for the shoulder to clip this into place so it'll stay. And without further ado, there is Optimus Prime from Revenge of the Fallen in truck mode. Man, that was hard. But yeah, I realized that, yeah, the transformation is very frustrating, but the result in the end is absolutely magnificent. I enjoy this figure, and I know that a lot of people who have at least some version of this mold enjoys it so much. Because it's a great mold. I'm not gonna lie, it's a really, really, really great mold. However, the only real nagging issue with him, aside from how hard his transformation is, and I believe I said it in the beginning of the video, is the fact that he's really hard to stand up in poses. But other than that, other than those little quibbling issues, he's a pretty damn dead solid figure. So if you can find him for a very, very reasonable price, or can at least get some version, like even if you have to get the Takara Tomy Striker Prime to at least have a version of the mold, then by all means, just freaking do it. Because if you don't already have a version of the mold, then I don't know what is up with you. But yeah, he's a great figure, and that's pretty much all there really is to say. I'm just rambling now, but yeah, if you want to see how big he is in truck mode, again, Wheeljack. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is Bionicle Combiner signing out from the reverse transformation of Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Leader Class Optimus Prime.